Hi guys, it's Penny at Calb's Sparkles. Right, where do we begin? As I mentioned in a previous video even, I have had a setback with my heaven and earth. Now, the problem is, and I will show you, is this is progress so far. And yes, it looks very good. But, I don't know if you can see, but even from a distance, can you see all the gapping? And as I bring it closer, look at this crazy. Like, you don't mind a little bit. It's not so bad up here where I first started. But the more I go down, the worse the gapping gets. I actually gave up because I got the ump with it. So I didn't even do that bit. Now, I've done 1.56%. So I thought, right, I'm not going to continue because obviously I don't want to waste too much of the drills. Couldn't figure out what was going on. Now, I printed these sheets of graph paper, and it works out that at the top here, yes, it's 2.5 centimetres per square, but it gets slightly bigger as it goes down. So, that was the problem. So I went online and I tried to print other ones, and it all was the same. So it is something to do with how I print it. I went online. Now to do this one, this picture, it would cost me about £50 for the canvas. Even if I did it in separate bits. I think it's like £53. So, the plan is, I can't afford it. Simple as that, cannot afford it. I'm on a no-buy. Because I've spent too much lately on diamond painting. So, I looked on Amazon and I found this, which is graph paper. I think it says 100 pages, but I think that's as in 1, 2. So, this was £4 something, £4.28 or something silly. So, what I did, because it's not loose, is I just got my knife and slit down here, my good old Stanley knife, and I got this. Now, here's a piece that I haven't done anything to. And as you can see, the grid lines are every 4 squares. So it's every centimetres, which is no good. So I didn't think you'd be that interested in watching me drawing lines. So I have actually marked out the 10 squares. Now, it does mean it's not card, it's paper. It does mean that I've got to start all over again. But it is what it is. I was just checking because actually with this one I can go down another row. So the plan is, I've drawn it all out. It is paper. So I have, because obviously I have all these things lying around, a bit of hardboard here. Now, what I'm going to do is, I might lift you up a bit so you can see a bit more. I think I just totally messed that up. Yeah. What I'm going to do is, my camera, why won't it sit properly? There we go, that's a bit better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tape on. And I thought I'd just take you through the process again. Believe me, I don't want to do it again, but it is what it is. So, the plan is that I'm going to double-side it with the tape. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So, I'm going to go as close to my lines as I possibly can. She says. Obviously, didn't get the scissors. And I'm just going to, for now, butt that up quite closely. Now, I did look into getting wider tape. But for the price that I get my double-sided tape like this, it's actually just gone up. But it was 3 rolls for £1. It's now £1.50. Because obviously even Poundland doesn't sell that many things that are £1. But I'll just do a few because obviously you do not, it's actually not that interesting. And you've seen me do this before. But yeah, I'm trying to get as close as I can to the actual edges, to my grid lines. I'm hoping that I am still in shot, yeah. Right, so we'll just do that for now. In fact, I can't because I need to do it all. Anyway, and then I've got some masking tape. Good old masking tape. And I will get it off if I can. Obviously. It's quite sticky, this stuff. Alright, let me get a straight edge. It is very sticky, actually. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this and go across. That's really not straight. Alright, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it, stick it to this board. Like so. Now, I will do all around, but I just wanted to get started and see how we go first. Because it's just paper. In fact, no. Do I do the bottom bit? Do I do the bottom bit now? No, I think I'll just leave it like that. Now, same as before. Now, I'm only going to cut to do 2 squares. That's all I'm going to do at the minute, because it was just so that I could get that head start. The only problem is, right, so it's, I can't see my lines underneath. I should have gone right to the edge. Right, so it's 1, 2, there's 1, and it's there. Right, so now normally I would just go a little way across, but what I'm actually going to do is go a bit further, just like that. Don't want to cut underneath it. I just want to cut the lining, the top of the double-sided. That's all I want to do. So it's just a little bit of pressure. Now, let's see how easy this is going to come off. These are not sharp at all. I don't know what's going on. They're bent. I tell you what, guys, this is just not a good day. Should we use the pink ones? Yeah, they're sharper. Right, so all we're going to do is catch that pull that bit off. And then are you like laughing at me? We're gonna pull that bit off. Oh, I've done too much. I went down 2 squares, didn't I? Silly cow. Right, there we go. In fact, that hasn't quite gone down enough. So let's see if we can just get a little sliver to come off there. Like I said, I'm trying not to press too hard because it is only paper. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. We'll do 4 squares. How about that? Because that's what I ended up cutting. Right, so we will get all of the drills out. So I'm going to put them to the side because you guys really don't need to see them right now. We will put them to the side there. So am I still in shot? Yes. I'm going to... what I've done is I've reloaded it onto Pattern Keeper. Where should I put this here? Because I do want you guys to be able to see it. Well, get me... and I have lost it again. Right. Now, there we go. Click to carry on. Verify chart. Yeah. And there we go. We're at the beginning again. So, let's enlarge it so that we can get the 4 squares. Can you guys see it if it's there? No, not really. Not really. I'm trying to do it so that you guys can see it, and I'm going to try and zoom in a bit. Excuse the shaky camera, but I want to try and do it so that you can see a bit more detail, because I could actually move that there. Does that go that way? No. If I move that there and have that like that, does that any better for you guys? I'm talking to you like you're going to answer me. You're not, are you? I am trying to do it so that you guys see. If I put it there, it's in the way of my hand and you can't see it anyway. But you can if I do that. What about that? No. Right, for now, guys, you're just going to have to bear with me, and you may not be able to see it all. Maybe if I do so, and I'll have to come out a bit. This is all trial and error, guys, so please bear with me. I'm so sorry about the moving of the camera. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Right. Here goes. Now, I know that a lot of people go down the line, but because I've only got a few colours in these first few squares, I am literally just going to do the colours. Now, looking at it, the main colour is this square, which is 939. So, let's get that one out. 939, and that's the wrong pot. We want that pot. So, let's get started, because what I will do off camera, because you don't need to see it, is this edge here, I will line up my masking tape onto this board, because once I've finished the sheet, I can actually just cut it off. So here's hoping, guys, that this graph paper works. Oh, what a lovely click. Works a lot better. And then we miss one, and then we got 6. So fingers crossed, because if this graph paper doesn't work, then it's going to have to wait until I've got the money to actually buy a canvas. But I'll be really disappointed if it doesn't work, I've got to be honest. I won't be happy. Alright, let's go down to that. And then the next row, it's got, go over 1, 2, 3. I am using the pen that I got from Amazon. It's actually really nice to use. So yeah, go up 3. But yeah, I'm hoping this is where I was really gutted when I sort of was doing it. The last few sessions that I've done on it, I've got to admit, and I know that I was a bit, it's looking very gappy. And then we've got 2 there. So, and I know when Sam came over, I did show her, and she said it looks fine, and then I carried on doing it. I just wasn't happy with it. I was really not happy with it. Hence, I'm having to start over again. But you know what? I didn't mean to do them 2 down there. It is a new, like, it's a way of trying it. I will not be put off. If it doesn't work, then I'll still keep all the drills. It'll just be a case of I've got to wait until I can afford to get the canvas. It is a big one. Can't remember the size of it. 157 by 112. So rounding it up, I'd need 160 by 120 I would have to get minimum. So yeah, it worked out quite expensive. I actually did look at getting it in pieces, because I couldn't work on a piece like that big. But even in pieces, it's still over £50. And I just can't warrant spending that money on it at the moment. So yeah, right, so it goes down 4. So fingers crossed, guys, that this works. If not, like, I was actually thinking that what I'd have to do is get like a piece each month. I donut, I've just put, no I didn't, oh my god, I thought I'd put them in the wrong place then, but I didn't. I'm actually filming this on Thursday evening. And Liz had a reasonable day at school. She had her first singing club. She's actually got a really lovely voice. And I know I'm biased, but she actually has. She started singing club today. I'm very proud that after the shitty couple of days that she's had, it's actually quite confusing with all these lines on here, that she went in, because she didn't have to. I did say to her, stay at home, but she didn't want to. She wanted to go in. See, as I'm sticking it, this paper is lifting. And that's why I want to tape it all down. But for this video, I didn't want you to see, sort of have to endure the whole 3 hours worth of taping. So, but I will, when I finish this video, I will tape the rest of it, and then I will double I'll do, I hate it when that happens. I will do the double-sided tape on the whole piece and actually tape it to the board, because that'll help it. It also means that it's easier for me to tape to my easel if I wish to do that. Not that I think I could do this on the easel. But I've got to say they are going down quite nicely. There doesn't seem to be any gapping yet. Right, so miss one and then 5 across. But I was so, like, frilled the way that this side frilled. I tried to say then, it sounded like it didn't come out right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That it started off really well. And then I was just gutted when I saw the gapping. Now, I know that because obviously it's spare drills, there may be, that's a crappy shape one, there may be gapping, and I'm not too worried if it's a little bit of gapping, but it was just driving, it was way too much for my liking. So yeah, but fingers crossed. I just couldn't work it out, guys. Literally, it's only when I sort of measured the whole page and it was like, you seriously? And I was ready to throw it across the room, because it was just gutting. But I didn't. But hopefully now it's going to be, like I said, I expect a little bit of gapping because it's spare drills, and it's not going to be, I'm going to have drills that are slightly different sizes, and that's fine. But there was more gapping than there was drills. So, let's, fingers crossed, all of you pray to the diamond gods that this is going to work. I have actually printed off I have printed off a couple of the usage drill count for a couple of other Heaven and Earth ones. And one of them is smaller. So it may be a case where if this doesn't work, that I may be able to afford a smaller canvas. We will see. 1, 2, 3, up 4. But I'm not going to, and it's like I just sit there and I think, have I wasted those drills? But I can't take them off. So there's not a lot I can do about it. And hopefully this works so I don't waste any more. Right, there's one there. And then I missed 2. 1, 2, so it's 1 there. One there. I'll straighten that one up a bit. And there we go. So yeah, we will see. Only time is going to tell. I've done a little bit of work on I've just put that in totally the wrong place, but that's fine because there's one goes there anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. on my White Rabbit house, Alice in the White Rabbit house today, whilst I was eagerly looking out the window waiting for this graph paper to come. I was hoping it was going to come earlier, but it didn't. So here we are. I don't even know what the time is, but I know it's not that early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. I think what I might do is when I do the markings on the next sheet of graph paper, I may do them, I don't know, maybe in a blue or a red or something, just because it'll show up a bit more. Just heard a noise. It's Annalie, but I've actually forgot she was in the house. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But I am actually really liking the whole process of these Heaven and Earth. Like I said, I've only done a 4x4 square, just so that I could make a start whilst you guys are in my kitchen with me. And then do there. And I have, like, it's drove me absolutely bonkers not being able to do it. Right, so we've got one in the corner there. And then we have space in them 3. 1, 2, and then 1 in the middle. There we go. Oh, I do love a good click. But yeah, Annalie came home today and a little bit less chaotic than it was yesterday, which is always a good thing. Obviously they're off school Monday for the funeral of old Queenie. Tomorrow she's actually going to be singing in front of the whole school in assembly. She's going to be not on her own. She's going to be doing they're having a assembly for the Queen, so they're going to be singing God Save the King. Oh, come on. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. Right, 8, 2, 3. So, which is a little bit out of her comfort zone. It'll be the first time she's performed in front of people for a good few years because of the whole COVID situation. But I'm sure she's going to do bloody amazing. So, and then it'll be home. Home for 3 days. I'm not very talkative, am I, today? I have to really concentrate on this. It takes up more brain cells than normal doing the Heaven and Earth, I'm afraid. It's not going to be much singing from me today. I really was gutted. Because I'd actually got, obviously I hadn't done a huge amount. But it was enough. Right, so we got one in there, one there. Got itchy nose. And then it's 2 spaces, and then that one. And then there's one there, space, one. And then there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so if there's, you know, like I said, the thing is, you get an amount of blocking on when you do a normal canvas. And now I'm lost. Yeah, I definitely have to do these lines in a different colour because it is quite confusing. Not that it takes much to confuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'll definitely do a different colour. See, already I lost where I was there. And also because of the fact that these colours that I'm doing are all very similar, they're all quite dark. It does make it a little bit harder. Oh, seriously. So yeah, it's working out where you are. So it's 1 space, 1, and then those 2. Yeah, I'll definitely do a different colour. Should I do a red? What do you reckon? Should I do red? Right, so that's that for you. So there, so it's that one and that one. And then we go in here. So it's 1, 2, space, 3. The only good thing is if I do make a mistake, because it is all dark colours, you're not really going to notice it, are you? And then I'll do that little corner one as well. It doesn't go there. See what I mean? It goes there. Right. Let's do this side now. Right, so it's space 1. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. So yeah, all of you need to pray to the diamond gods that this is going to work, because I'm really hoping it is. Right, so it's 1 in there, space 1, 2, and then 2 and 1. It would help if I had a diamond, wouldn't it? There. And then down 1 into there. 1, 2, and then that one there. And get in there. And then there. Right. Yeah, it'd be nice when I get a bit more colour into these, where they're not all the really darks. Right, so it's 1, 2, and then that one, and then that one, and then there's one little one all over his own over there. So yeah, it's not very exciting doing Heaven and Earth for you lot. It is for me because I love doing it. But I do have to concentrate, and I'm sure that my voice just counting is not that interesting. Right, 8:20, which is next to it. Oh, we're going a little bit lighter. I see, you got a bit of singing. Should have made a coffee, shouldn't I, before I started? But I didn't. Well, I did, but I drank it already. Right, those are marked off. And then we've got that little one in there. And then we've got that one there. And then that one there. Mark them off. See, yeah, like I can see a little bit of gapping, guys, but it's just nothing compared to what it was on the other one. Alright, where's the line there? Yeah, I definitely, because this is why I'm getting what I'm getting confused at mainly is the lines for the 10. So I think I'm gonna have to do it either a lot darker, maybe use my black fine liner, or where did I just put that one there? See, I've missed one there. Have I missed one? Yeah. Maybe use my black fine liner so it shows up a bit more, because that's what's, I've just used a pencil, and the colour of the pencil, normal pencil, is obviously very close to the colours of the lines anyway. They're darker lines, so I will do that on the next sheet. I'll just struggle along on these ones. See, guys, I'm really watching for these. I'm being over with these gapping now, which is, I shouldn't be. Like, obviously, like I said, I know there's going to be some gapping. You get gapping on a normal painting, but it's just to have so much. Right, there's the 10, so it's space 1, and then we've got space. Cool. It's the only thing, I think my fingers are too big for this. 1 space 2. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 again. And that little one all up there on his own. There we go. Oh, not even a drill there. Look, space, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, what have you guys been working on? Anything exciting? I've literally cleaned out the shed, because when I'm when I'm in one of my anxiety spats, where obviously because I was concerned about Annalie at school today, I get these ideas to sort things out. And when I say I sorted out my shed, it most probably looks worse now than it did before. I didn't actually do much. I did hoover in there. And yes, I know that sounds ridiculous, but there was lots of spiders' webs. And so I hoovered them out. Because that's the kind of shit I do. That's the kind of stuff that I spend my time doing. And I was going to jump into the shower because I literally have cobwebs in my hair. But I wanted to do this first. So you get me cobwebs and all, I'm afraid. Let's do that little one down there before I forget all about him. And we do those ones while I see them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that one, and then we have 1 space 1, and then that's a diddy one. Oh, totally missed my jar. 1, 2, 3. So those of you watching, are you going to be watching the funeral on Monday? I know that although it's classed as a bank holiday, I know that some people still have to work. I get that, but are you going to be able to watch it? I know Sam said that from Kitten Up Kitten is going to watch, but she's actually going to be at work, so she'll watch it from at work. So yeah, it's like part of history, isn't it? It's I think there's a lot of firsts going on since Queenie passed. Right, now, what colour is that one? That's a 550. Oh, we get to do the purple. We get to do the purple. I do love 550 is my favourite. Now, there's not a lot of this colour to do. And the thing is when you filling in the gaps on here, it does tend to push some of the drills together anyway. Seriously. I keep doing that. I've got to remember that I need to change the thingamajig at the top when I go to mark them off, because I do keep forgetting. And then it's that one, that's it. And that one. Now there's not a lot of these colours on. This purple, I do love the purple though, I've got to say. I do like it. 550 is my favourite colour. That one is a bit of a small misshapen drill. And where was that? There. Where'd that purple one? Oh, it's there. So let's get a better one. Where was I putting it? Where was I putting it? What's happened to... What's happened to my thing? There it is. Got a bit worried then. What is going on? Oh, it's bloody done it again. There we go. It bloody did it again. But it's me. It's not the it's not the app's fault. It is down to me. It's because I keep forgetting to push it over. I keep forgetting. So we've got that one, and we have that one, and we have that one, and we have that one. Yeah, there is a little bit more gapping, guys, but it's not huge. Right, that colour is now done. And let's move on to the next. But yeah, what I'll do is I will do some of this offline because I don't think it's very exciting for you guys. And the thing is because I've not been doing this for long, like this is the first time I'm doing it. 791, that one. I'm not quite sure if I'm able to do comments at the same time. And in all fairness, this isn't, I don't know how long this video's been. It's most probably longer than I anticipated. But I wasn't intending on doing a hugely long video. But we will see. We will see how it ends up. And then maybe once I've practiced a bit on doing this and I'm a bit more apt at doing it. See, these little gaps are closing up now. I'm filling these up. Woo! I'll be able to do questions, comments at the same time. But we will see. At the moment, I'm trying to concentrate on this. Can't even get me words out, look. Get off. So, but I'll be honest with you, I don't actually think this takes much longer than doing a normal diamond painting. Yes, you have to count and you're a bit more careful, I suppose. I'm checking the drills. I'm finding that I am sort of trying to get the best drills so that I get as least gapping as possible. I think that's all of them ones done. They're done. But the thing is, it's like that one that I'd done so far, I couldn't carry on with it because by the time you got to one, it actually looks really, like if you squint and don't look at the gaps, It's starting to look a bit like a curtain. Just got, every time you look at, everybody that walks in my house, I'll have to just say, just squint when you look at it. Just have a little squint. Right, let's do a little bit of love. 796, oh, and it's the same container. That's handy. Sandy Andy. Do you guys think I'm a bit nuts? Do you think, oh, should we watch that Nutter Penny? I don't mind. I really don't mind, you know. I am here to entertain. Let me entertain you. I seriously need out, don't I? Now I've lost where I am. There we go. There. And then there's just the little 3 hearts in a row. I aim to do very little this weekend. I have had quite a bit of pain in my arm where I've done too much. And I shouldn't really have done the bits in the shed, because that has just made it worse. But I did it. I did it, and it's done now. But my aim over the next few days is to not do a lot. Anlee has tomorrow at school, and then Agata at home for 3 days, which is good. Yeah, that is good. So yeah, but I do really hope this works out, because I really want to do it. I enjoy doing the Heaven and Earth. 158. Number uno. I can't wait till I get sort of nearer, like where I can get lots of, because there is quite a lot of bright colours in this, and I'm looking forward to getting to that point where I'm doing lots of different colours. Pulled loads of these out. I need 3. I could have quite easily just popped my pen into the pot, but I didn't. Right, let's do the snowflakes. See, that was in the last pot. Electrical. Right. What number? 797. 797. Just lots of blues and purples in this top bit. I've done it again, look. Can you see how many I've popped out? And I hardly need any. I wouldn't have, it's not just a couple, so I would have still put them out. Right, so let's, oh, I did it again, guys. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Right, we have 1, 2, 2 there. And then we've got nothing on the end of my pen. 1, space 3. I do like doing this, I've got to say. I do like doing the Heaven and Earth. We've got 1 colour left. I enjoy doing the other bit, but it just looks quite 333, we have a purple. We have another purple. Now, I mixed these because I'm an idiot, and now I'm regretting mixing them. Now, what I'm doing is I'm using the darker version, because when I look at the actual majority one that I've got, and I look on my drill sheets, it is a darker purple. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I am just picking out the ones, and as you all know, I hate mixed drills. I don't mix my shades, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, what do you reckon, guys? There is a bit of gapping, but it's not overly crazy. You can see it in there. I may have a little play. Let's have a little roller. Push it down. We'll see how it goes, I think. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It could be that there's a few shitty drills, or it could be that it's not going to work and I'm just going to have to order it and wait for a canvas. We'll see. In which case, I will leave all of these drills aside. I'll put it all in the cupboard, and I will do a little one, or just not do any heaven and earth until I can afford the canvas. But I think that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to do it. But I am gonna keep trying, because there's got to be a way of doing it. There has to be a way of doing it. But just to let you guys know, don't know if it'll show up. Oh yeah, 400 stitched, and I've done 0.14%. How about that? How about that now? So yeah, that's me done for the minute, and I will keep you updated. I just want, it's getting a bit chilly now. Got a few little goosebumps come up on my arm. That's me done for today. It is, like I said, it's Thursday evening. This will be going up on Friday. So I will speak to you all very, very soon. And hopefully I would have done a bit more of this, and I will keep you all updated. So for now, guys, I will see you soon. Bye.